Hello and welcome to A Week in Trucks, brought to you by DAF Trucks. I'm George Barrow and this week we hear from RHA boss Richard Burnett, go platooning on a live autobahn and pay a visit to Clocs, the construction, logistics and cycle safety show. Oh, and we also nip to McDonald's for a drive-through. Richard Burnett is the Chief Executive of the Road Haulage Association and as such is a key voice of the truck industry within the lofty echelons of power. We went to speak to him to hear his views on Calais, Brexit and the Northern Powerhouse.
I think devolution at this stage is a concern to us. I think that the devolution process, an example would be what's happening with the mayoral elections in London and how that's kind of cascading, in terms of clocks and floors and regulation around what does a truck look like going into London. The whole process of devolution then creates, what's Manchester doing, what's Leeds doing, what's Birmingham doing, and where's the alignment. And I think for us as an industry, we need to have one set of rules that we work to. We don't want different rules that we're having to work to in every different, part of the country that we're going to. So I think for us, devolution could be an issue. In terms of Brexit and in terms of the current situation, I think it's completely divided. We have spoken to our membership and we have a very divided view across the board. I think there's a massive amount of confusion around Brexit at this point in time. For us, we need to bring to our membership clarity in terms of what does it mean, what are the impacts, and give them the facts. That's what we're working through, that's what we will deliver, that's what we will bring to our membership, clarity in terms of those impacts over the forthcoming weeks in order for them to decide. I think the Calais situation is a long-term issue, the migrant crisis is a long-term issue. We still need to see a short-term sort of solution to protect drivers coming through Calais, while there is a long-term solution in terms of stopping the flow across Europe. This could be the next year, could be the next 2 years, I think, until there is an absolute resolution to the problem. But in the short term, there needs to be protection for drivers.
You can find out more about how Calais and Brexit will affect the industry in our extended interview with Richard in this week's Commercial Motor that's on sale today. Following on from the positive feedback received during the Olympics, momentum for quiet nighttime deliveries is building and several household names are looking to join the bandwagon. At the forefront of these new quieter trucks is the DAF CF Silent Rigid, which operator Martin Brower is now using to enable quiet urban deliveries for the burger chain giant McDonald's. The silent mode in the DAF is an engine software function that reduces noise levels to less than 72 decibels and enables deliveries to be made early morning or late at night. Martin Brower is now using 5 of these quiet trucks for deliveries to the fast food chain, but is also powering them using biodiesel made from recycled cooking oil, which is something they've been doing since 2007. It's great to see operators embracing technology to get quieter and cleaner trucks on the road. Speaking of technology, platooning is certainly the hot topic of the moment, with UK government announcing plans to trial it on our motorways. But how exactly will it work in the real world? Will's popped over to Germany to eat some currywurst and to find out.
We've seen autonomous trucks before and we've seen platooning before, but we've never seen the two together. We're about to witness a world first here in Düsseldorf with Mercedes. Mercedes-Benz gave us a flawless demonstration of autonomous truck platooning on Germany's A52 Autobahn. Benefits of platooning include 7% better fuel economy, a more efficient use of the road and of course improved safety. But what impressed us most was the way that our 3-truck platoon interacted with other road users. When a car pushed its way in front of us, our truck automatically slowed down, increasing the gap between us and the car in front from 15 to 50 metres. The gap then closed up again when the car moved on. Likewise, the convoy automatically spreads out on the approach to all junctions, making it easier for other road users to enter and exit the Autobahn. Now that's all very well on mainland Europe or North America, where they've got the space, but how would it work on Blighty's congested motorways? Take the M25 for instance, which has a junction on average every 3.5 miles. For long periods of time, the trucks would be too far apart to achieve any sort of fuel economy benefit, and those big gaps would quickly be filled by Honda Jazzes doing the obligatory 45 miles per hour. You can read the full story in this week's Commercial Motor.
Hundreds of visitors headed to London's Excel Exhibition Centre this week to see the latest safer urban truck designs at the 5th Clocs Progress event. Launched 3 years ago to encourage a step change in the way the construction sector manages freight movements and to make HGVs safer around vulnerable road users, the TfL initiative has now encouraged building contractors, truck manufacturers and hauliers to embrace the challenge. Nearly 30 examples of safer urban trucks were on show from all the major truck manufacturers, as well as a strong turnout from London operators such as Cemex and O'Donovan Waste Disposal, who are on hand to talk to visitors about the measures they have taken to keep their drivers and vulnerable road users safe. Additional low-level passenger door windows featured heavily on all the manufacturers' models, with a variety of retrofit options now on the market. Operators will be keeping a close eye on the outcome of TfL's consultation on making such windows mandatory as part of London's Safer Lorry scheme. Safer kit such as side guards, blind spot camera systems, mirrors and audible side scan technology was also highlighted at the show. This included a brand new drop-down cyclist protection system from Dawes Highway. A series of seminars took place on the day that looked at how far the Clocs initiative had come since its launch in 2013. The capital has seen levels of construction work rise by 46% in the past 5 years, which is generating 500,000 lorry miles every day. So there were also seminars on how the industry can keep pace with increasing levels of construction in London. It is now anticipated that Clocs' presence will not only continue to grow across the capital, but also expand to other major cities, looking to set standards and boost HGV safety in urban areas. It's been another packed week, so thanks for watching. And don't forget, if you haven't already, you can also subscribe to our channel. See you soon.